For this dem, I've taken a black and white fan from the Fantastic CD, and I've taken the 3 elements to make the fan up on the A4 sheet, and I've taken a backing paper that kind of jumped out at me and a nice piece of black card which will be my card base. Just going to take a ruler and just a smaller embossing tool just to outline my picture. This is working from the back, and just gently, if needs be, a couple of times with the tool, as you don't want to go heavy-handed first time and then make a hole in your parchment. And I'm going to continue the embossing all the way around the edge. This makes it easier at the end when you come to perforate the piece out of the parchment. I've just outlined 4 pieces of the ribbon there just to show you where I'm going to emboss next, and I'm using the larger embossing tool just to shade that white, which from the front will look raised. So we've turned that over, and now you can see there it's a slightly different colour to what hasn't been embossed. So all you've got to do is turn it back over and continue the ribbon the rest of the way along. I decided I wanted to do the garland to raise it on the front, so with the thinner tool again, I just tend to outline where I'm going first and then just go over it gently. Okay, so we'd carry that garland on along, but I also decided I wanted to do this big image here. And again, just going to lightly outline so I can see exactly where I'm going with it. And we do that exactly the same for the other 2 as you go across the card. And you can see there from the front you've got a whiter image that is actually raised, you can feel it, and that you can feel the garland that you've done too. Okay, now all we've got to do is the 2 needle tool and go up the outside at an angle, putting the needle in the last hole that you perforated, and that keeps them all equally spaced and fairly lined up. And you've just got to go all the way around this fan and all the other elements that you've already now embossed to perforate them all out, and then we can put them together. All I've embossed on this element of that fan are the bits going down to the centre point again, because you're not going to see this on this image because your next sheet has that piece embossed exactly the same with all the lines. I've embossed all the way around, and as you can see on that sheet I've also perforated both of those 2 pieces ready. On the backing sheet I have embossed from the back the straight line all the way, all 4 edges, and then from the front the 2 needle tool again, and I've perforated the edge so that it will come away and just leave you the backing paper like so. I've now completed the embossing, and I've perforated around the edge of every element that goes with it and the backing sheet as well. So all we need to do next, just gently release it. As I say, if it doesn't go, just give it a nick with the scissors. You've got to release every piece from its paper. There's all the elements released from their papers, and now all I've got to do is put the card together with some silicone glue. And there's your finished card.